Introduction. In this video, we are going to talk about a very important topic: why you should never feel ashamed of making mistakes while speaking or learning English. Many English learners feel nervous or embarrassed when they make a mistake, but today we will learn why those mistakes are actually a normal and necessary part of the learning process. By the end of this video, you'll feel more confident and ready to speak English without fear of judgment. 1. Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. One of the first things you need to understand is that making mistakes is not something only beginners do. Even native English speakers make grammar mistakes, forget words, or mispronounce something. If the people who grew up speaking English can make errors, then it's completely okay for English learners to do the same. The goal is communication, not perfection. When you learn a new skill, whether it's cooking, driving, or playing an instrument, you don't become perfect overnight. The same rule applies to learning English. So don't feel embarrassed. You're learning, and every mistake means you're getting better. 2. Mistakes help you learn faster. Think of mistakes as your teachers. When you make a mistake and then correct it, you remember it better. This is how your brain learns. For example, if you say, "He go to school," and someone gently corrects you to say, "He goes to school," you are more likely to remember the correct form because of that correction. If you're always too careful and afraid of making mistakes, you might stay silent. And if you don't speak, you don't learn. But if you speak freely, even with mistakes, you give yourself the chance to improve faster. 3. Confidence is more important than accuracy. Many learners worry too much about grammar and pronunciation. They want to say everything perfectly, and because of that, they often avoid speaking at all. But confidence is more powerful than accuracy in conversation. If you speak with confidence, even if your grammar is not perfect, people will still understand you. Think about it this way. What's better, saying nothing because you're afraid, or speaking and being understood, even if it's not perfect? People respect your effort, and most listeners are patient and kind when they know you're learning. 4. Language is for communication, not for showing off. English is not just a subject in school, it's a tool to connect with people. When you treat it as a way to communicate instead of something you need to perform perfectly, the pressure goes away. Your goal should be to express your thoughts, ask questions, share ideas, and understand others. No one expects you to be perfect, especially if English is not your first language. What matters more is that you try. Each time you use English to communicate, you are improving. So don't worry about impressing others. Focus on being understood and understanding others. 5. Fear of mistakes can stop your progress. Many learners stop themselves from speaking or writing because they are afraid someone will laugh at them or judge them. This fear creates a big wall between you and fluency. If you want to grow, you have to break that wall. The truth is, people are not paying as much attention to your mistakes as you think. Most people are focused on the conversation itself, not on the little errors. Also, people admire those who try to learn new things, especially languages. Instead of being afraid, be proud of your efforts. 6. You're not alone. Everyone feels this way. Sometimes when you make a mistake and feel ashamed, you think you're the only one who feels like this. But you're not alone. Every English learner, no matter their level, has gone through this stage. Many people feel shy at first. Many people fear being laughed at, but slowly they overcome this feeling. What helps is talking to other learners, joining speaking clubs, and practicing with kind people who support you. The more you practice, the more confident you become, and the less you care about small mistakes. 7. Celebrate your effort, not just results. Learning English is a journey. It takes time, practice, and patience. Don't wait for the day you become perfect to be proud of yourself. Be proud of every step, every word you speak, every sentence you write, every mistake you learn from. Instead of feeling ashamed, tell yourself, I am learning, I am growing, I am getting better. This positive attitude will take you much further than fear or shame ever could. 8. Real life is different from the classroom. In school, you may have been punished or embarrassed for mistakes, but in real life, especially outside the classroom, the rules are different. No one is going to give you a grade when you speak English. People just want to communicate. In the real world, your message is more important than your grammar. If you go to a shop, travel to another country, or join an international meeting, your goal is to be understood. Focus on that, and you will succeed. Don't carry the fear from the classroom into real-life situations. Practice makes progress, not perfection. You may have heard the phrase, practice makes perfect, but a better way to say it is, practice makes progress. Perfection is not the goal. It's progress that matters. Every time you try, you improve a little more. If you keep waiting for the perfect moment when your English is flawless, you might never begin. But if you start speaking and writing now, with the level you have, you will keep getting better. 10. Mistakes show that you are trying. Finally, remember this. Mistakes mean you're trying. And trying is the most important part of learning. If you never made a mistake, it would mean you're not challenging yourself. Growth comes from trying, failing, and trying again. So next time you make a mistake, smile and move on. You've learned something new, and that's a success. Conclusion. In this video, we talked about why you should never feel ashamed of making mistakes in English. We learned that mistakes are a natural part of learning, and even native speakers make them. Mistakes help you learn, build your confidence, and improve your communication skills. We also discovered that confidence is more important than accuracy, and that language is a tool for communication, not a way to show off. The most important thing to remember is this: speak freely, make mistakes, learn from them, and be proud of your journey. You are learning, and that alone is something to be proud of. Keep practicing and keep speaking. You are doing great.